In today's video, I'll be sharing some beginner-friendly tiered tray crafts. They turn out so cute. I know you're going to enjoy them, so let's get started. First up is a double-sided cutting board that I picked up in a package from Aldi's last year. I'll also be using one of these rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree. And it's very simple to apply. All you do is place it down on your cutting board. Here I'm just kind of centering it. You peel off the backing and then use something like a Cricut scraper or your fingernail or a craft stick to apply the transfer to your surface. My name is Robin. If you're new here, welcome. To my returning subscribers and visitors, welcome back. I am glad you decided to join me in another fun fall video. So once I have it centered, I just rub it down to make sure there's no bubbles. Then I'm using my Cricut scraper to apply the transfer down to the board. These are so easy to use. And I really hope Dollar Tree comes out with some different designs for next year because I've had these for a year or so. I know they've been around a while. So Dollar Tree, if you're listening, please come out with some more rub-on transfers and please come out with some for Christmas this year. That would be totally awesome. If you don't have these transfers, you could use some scrapbook paper and a design or a napkin and Mod Podge. Here I'm applying a protective coat of Mod Podge. I just like to seal in my crafts and I'm going all over this side of the board so that it has one cohesive looking finish on it. And I just give it one good coat all over the front. Now for the back, I decided to do a cute little Halloween, so that way it's reversible. And I'm going to measure out my little board. And I like to start in the corner of the paper. That way you're not wasting any paper. So I just trace it out and then cut it out and we'll apply it to the back. If you're not into Halloween, you could certainly make the other side into Christmas. That way you could have something for fall and then flip it around and you would have Christmas. You could also do a more winter theme on the other side. That way you could leave it up all the way through Christmas and through the winter season. Now, my favorite go-to for applying any kind of paper is a glue stick. Any kind of glue stick will work. I just happen to have my Gorilla Craft glue stick on hand and am applying a generous amount because I don't want that paper coming off. And this works really, really well. You could use the Jot brand from Dollar Tree, Elmer's. This is a good time of year to catch them on clearance at Walmart, Dollar General, because back to school season is, kind of over, so you can get them pretty cheap. Next, I took my little ghost and I gave it one good coat of antique white acrylic paint and added a little bow to the top of its head. And once again, I'm practicing my hand lettering and I'm just spelling out, "Boo, y'all." I thought that was so cute. I really love the way this project turns out. And I always, when I'm using scrapbook paper, I always go over the edges with my finger sander. That gives the best clean edge and it just looks so smooth. You could also use just a piece of regular sandpaper or even a nail file. Now, I know all you seasoned crafters know these little tricks, but I tried to gear these DIYs for the beginner in mind. So if some of this seems a little repetitive, I was trying to think of, how a new crafter would feel, maybe tips and tricks that they don't know. So if it seems a little repetitive, I'm doing this with the beginner in mind. So I just glue down my little ghost to the center of the cutting board and this project is done. It is so, so cute. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Today I'm participating in the Crafted by Corie Minis Challenge. This is a once a month challenge, and I will have a playlist link and a link to Corie's channel in the description box below. If you don't know how to find the description box, just click on the title of this video and you'll find all kinds of information down there. So be sure to check it out. Next up, I'm going to make a cute little scarecrow using a salt shaker that I got from Dollar Tree. Now, this one has ridges in it, so if you can find the ones that are smooth, that would be so much better. I'm also using a little hat, straw hat that I found at Hobby Lobby back in the doll making section. Oh, and there's my buddy, the fly. He's with me throughout this video. So the first thing I'm doing is applying a coat of Mod Podge because that will help the paint stick just a little bit better. I go all over the sides and on the rim of the little shaker. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do that. It's totally and completely free, and it really helps my channel to grow. I have a personal goal to reach 5,000 subscribers by December 31st. So that would really help me out. If you love this kind of content, just hit that subscribe button and stick around and join the Unleashed crew. We have a lot of fun here, and I know you'll get tons of inspiration from the crafts that I create. So for the next step, I'm using an acrylic paint by Apple Barrel called Warm Buff. You could use any color you like, and I gave 2 coats to the jar. I then take some of this raffia that I got in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby, gosh, a year or 2 ago. I'm telling y'all, I'm crafting from my stash. I'm trying not to buy anything. So I use some hot glue and apply the raffia to the lid part. You will need that, so don't throw the lid away. Screw it back on once you've got it painted. And I'm just kind of going around here and there, applying the raffia until it kind of looks good. Now I'm going to make his hat kind of look worn and ragged, so I'm just taking my scissors, cutting some little jagged edges, and, make it look like an old hat. Then I just apply that down to the lid using some of my hot glue. If you don't want to go out and buy any of these hats, you could make one out of cardboard or burlap. You could use, for the hair, you could use the Spanish moss or some of the raffia that you get at Dollar Tree. I know a really good buy is if you can find the hula skirts that they sell during the summer. They last forever and are basically raffia. Now I'm taking my black Sharpie, and this is why I say if you can find the smooth salt and pepper shakers without the ridges, this will make this step so much easier. But I drew 2 little ovals for his eyes, and I'm going to draw on his nose in a triangle shape with my marker as well. I wished I'd have went on ahead and just used the orange instead of tracing it in black, but oh well. Now I'm just giving him a cute little squiggly mouth. I like my scarecrows to look all happy. And I will go back in and put some little stitch marks on his mouth and some eyelashes around his eyes. I am by no means an artist, so don't be afraid to try. Just get in there and draw that little face. If you mess up, it's just paint. Go back and repaint it because that's what I had to do. I messed up his eyes the first go round. So don't be afraid to try new things. Next, I am taking a little mini mum from the Dollar Tree. I poked a little hole in his hat and attached that down with some hot glue. I took a little scrap piece of fabric because every scarecrow's got to have a little patch on his hat. And I'm trimming it down to size the way I like it. And then we'll just put it on his little hat using some hot glue. This one turns out so cute, and there's so many possibilities, not just with the salt shakers. You could use a glass jar and make a bigger one. I've done those before. Actually, I have a video on one that I made with a giant pickle jar. lots and lots of possibilities. Just use your imagination. I'm here for inspiration. I then took some more of that same scrap fabric and am making, I guess, a little collar around the bottom. I just thought it needed a little something. And this is the same fabric I used for the patch, so I thought it would tie in well. And I just hot glued it all around the bottom. Isn't he so adorable? I absolutely love him. Next up is a Hello Fall sign, perfect for a tiered tray or a shelf. I took one of these Dollar Tree pictures. I removed the beads from the top, and I'm saving those for a future project. Never throw beads away, guys. I'm giving it a quick sand with my finger sander, and just because this is not wood, it's more that slick type material, so it would help take the paint better. I'm using my truffle chalk paint going around all the sides and the front, and I'm not using a real heavy coat because I don't care if some of that white shows through. It just looks rustic. I apologize for the lights, guys. It was a thing. Now, I want to tell you about this mat that Hescred sent me, and it is 31 inches long, 14 inches wide. If you'd like to get one for yourself, there's a link in the description box. But this mat is rubber, and like I said, it is huge. It comes in two sizes, and it's designed mainly for people that work on automotives, three-wheelers, four-wheelers. It rolls up, or you can hang it for storage. It has a magnetic part like you see there where those little white dots are, so you can put little screws, what have you. And it's a good mat. My husband actually fell in love with it. He has a little shop next door to mine, and as a hobby he likes to work on Second Amendment type items. I don't want to get tagged by by YouTube. So anyway, I painted on the backing of the sign um like candy corn, and I'm using my mustard color by Anita's. My orange is mixed with a little bit of brown, and then for the top I'm using the vintage white. I will say, don't make the same mistake I did and pour the paint onto this mat. It's rubber. I did get it to come off, but I wasn't thinking, it kind of soaked up some of the paint. So to finish off the sign, I went to my Cricut. Now, if you don't have a Cricut, you can put anything you'd like on here. And I just printed out this cute design, Hello Fall, with a little wreath around it. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. I don't know why I had these shower curtain rings in my stash, but I thought they would make very cute and unique pumpkins. The first thing I did was take some hot glue and close the little clamp shut. It kept wanting to pop open, but that was my starting point. And I took some scrap fabric like you see there, and all you do with this is just start out with one little dab of hot glue, and you're just going to wrap all the way around the rings. I chose to use 3. This is super simple, super easy, and they turn out really cute and unique. At least I thought they were cute. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments as always. If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel, and it shows that you're liking what I'm putting out. So there I go with the first one, and I didn't show it because all you're doing is just wrapping. I used twine for one, and then a different pattern of scrap fabric for the other. I made a base using 3 of the tumbling tower blocks, glued them together, went to my yard, found a twig, and that's what I'm using for my stems. I also cut down some little pieces of, I think that's a flower back there. I'm not sure. But always save your scraps. I've got a bag full of leaves. I've got a bag full of flowers that I've cut off because you never know when they're going to come in handy. To stick them down to my base, just put some hot glue on the bottom and arrange them however you see fit. These, I think they're so, so cute and unique. You can make a bunch of these. I mean, I think it's cute. You guys let me know what you think. Quick and easy. Next up are some mini oval pumpkins. Now, making pumpkins out of an oval shape is nothing new. I picked up my oval shapes. I believe at Hobby Lobby you can find all kinds of little wooden shapes back in the kids' craft section. And I wait until they go on sale, of course, to get mine. To make my base, I'm using the jumbling tower blocks that I got at Dollar General. They are quite a bit bigger than the ones you get at Dollar Tree. And I'm attaching them together using my weld bond glue. You could use Gorilla Glue if that's what you got on hand. I just prefer not to use hot glue with these blocks because they're so easy to pop off. Use something a little strong. Plus, if you use hot glue, it's going to show a really big gap. So I'm taking a paper towel because I'm out of baby wipes and using some antique wax, going all over the base, the front, the back. I didn't do the bottom. Of course, you can do the bottom if you like, but I'm just rubbing it on with that paper towel to give it that rustic look that I so love. And y'all know that. You've been around long enough, y'all know Robin loves rustic. So once that was done, I am taking a mixture of my spiced pumpkin paint by Americana and a dab of the, what is it, nutmeg brown by Apple Barrel, and just mixed it till I got a darker color orange because I kind of favor the more darker colors. You guys let me know what you think. Do you like the darker colors or more pastel, the lighter colors? Just let me know. I'm curious. To attach them down, I put one on each side and then one in the middle, and you see we have a cute little pumpkin taking shape. I love this. It's so simple. Again, very beginner friendly. Even for you old timers, crafters that is, this would be a cute project to add to any tier tray. There's my fly again. I told you he was with me in this video. I got another stick from my yard and stuck it down for the stem. Then using my paper towel and just dabbing it in the antique wax to give the pumpkin some definition and, make it look like the ridges of a pumpkin. And you can do this as much or as little as you like. You could even get fancy and go in with some white paint and give it even more definition, some highlights. This is for inspiration, and I hope that that's what you've gotten out of this video and out of these crafts, because you don't have to do it like I do. Take it and make it your own. And that's really all there was to it. I added a little bit of Spanish moss to it, and it turned out really cute, but it's not my favorite. The Scarecrow is my favorite for today. I love making scarecrows this time of year, and I think he is just too stinking cute. Be sure to let me know down below which one of these 5 fall tiered tray crafts was your favorite, because I want to know. And then I like the cutting board. But there's just something about scarecrows. I really, really like scarecrows. I want to thank you guys for watching and tuning in once again. And be sure to check out the playlist below. And I'm going to leave a video for you to watch for tons more fall inspiration for your tiered trays. So until next time, y'all, go get your craft on. Bye.